Hey gang, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you what I get up to in a week, how I grow my business, doing deals, so that you can tickle your taste buds on what it's like to be an entrepreneur in the UK, how bloody hard work it is and all the things that you have to keep on pressing and doing. Let's go. Now, before I give you all the juicy details, make sure you subscribe to the channel and massage the like button underneath me. Here we are at Marsh Farm Animal Adventure Park. This is my offices. It's a visitor attraction that gets about 200,000, even 250,000 visitors we'll get this year, hopefully. We're getting ready for our children's festival, Bubble and Bop. Got some issues in here. Hello Mark, how are you? Oh, it's all changing around in here again. What's all that there? We're not giving him them, should we? Can you do me a favour, Mark? Can you ask me what's going on with these boxes here? See that bit of wood down there that's come off? Can you get them to sort them boxes out and screw that in? Where the economy's opened back up, we turned the farm shop into a gift shop like it used to be before. So we've increased the margins, we've increased spend per head. Don't have to worry about wastage because we was throwing so much food away. Big thing that I always keep reminding myself is you've got to innovate all the time. If you don't innovate, you're going to evaporate. And we're like holding on to this farm shop. And I'm like, no, we can't be Sainsbury's, we can't be Tesco's. We've got to be what we are, which is a farm adventure park that needs to be a gift shop. This makes me very happy. This is all the stuff that's being shipped out from the warehouse. So I'm going to go and check on them guys in a minute. These are going to havens and other holiday parks, and this is all sand art and teddy bears that are all being shipped out. It's really good to see that growing again and see the normality coming back. So this is Bubble and Bop, which we're getting ready for. We're doing a similar thing at Lee Valley, which is the zoo we bought. We're going to call that Kids Fest. It's events driven, so it gives us a hook to market so that customers know they're getting more than just the normal day that they used to get. That's allowed us to sell a huge amount of advanced ticket sales. I think we're on £80,000 worth of advanced ticket sales for this, just normal days out through the summer holidays. I shouldn't say normal, Bubble and Bop days out through the summer holidays. And that's really good because if it was just Marsh Farm general days out, most people buy the day before, so we're getting all this pre-sale cash in, and then the thousands, tens of thousands of pounds we've had to spend on our activity field where we've had to move our rides around, £12,500 worth of repairs and testing that you have to get done, like an MOT but for fun fair rides. So we've had to get all of that done, plus we've put new roofs on them and new pads because they were sinking into the grass. That cost £45,000. So it's really important that you're managing that cash flow, because keeping the cash flowing keeps the business going. And when you've got a business like this that's so peaks and trough driven, so like today it's 2 days before the kids break up, so you know a few hundred people have been in, but then as soon as the kids are here, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 people. What's that there for?
Telecom wire.
It got broken when the cement lorry got stuck.
Oh really? So they paying for that? Well, the cement lorry broke it?
No, our tractor broke it pulling the cement lorry out.
So are they paying for it?
I don't know, Paul was dealing with it.
Oh yeah, it looks good that, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've come out well.
Hopefully this will protect these rides.
Yeah, he's made a decent job of them.
Basically the rides, if they go on grass, the water gets into them and they start sinking, so we've had to put all these pads in place to protect them. This doesn't look much now, ladies and gents, but this is the beginning of Party Man printing production. So we're going to have a large format printer in this area that's going to make banners, big signs like this. Say that sign would have cost me 350, 400 quid. Printing myself is going to cost 70, 80, 90, 100 quid. And it'll all be done instantly. So when we want something, we don't have to wait for printers to let us down. And sometimes in a business like this, you only get one chance. And what do I mean by one chance? If you need a sign that says fish and chips special offer or fish and chips here, and it's, you know, you need to get it done now. You don't have to wait 7, 8, 9, 10 days for the printer to do it. Now here's my problem, gang. These containers are good for storage, but not long term. This is full of teddy bear stock. I've got barns here full of teddy bear stock. Here's my problem. At the back of the farm, I've got stock stored everywhere. And because I'm quite frugal with overhead costs, I'm not frugal when it comes to employing people. I want to be frugal on what I spend on buying stuff. And storage costs money, buildings cost money. But Rossi has allowed me to bolt on various parts of the business to be able to afford a big 12,000 square foot warehouse where we're putting a big 4,000 square foot mezzanine in. So it gives us like 16, 17,000 square foot of space. This is all moving off of here, and this is all going to become our dinosaur park. So it just allows me to grow in business. And you'll see I've just got containers everywhere in storage. And because of the pandemic and everything, we got slowed down before we could do what we really want to do. But it's all roaring back to life now. So this is all going to be picked up, put into our Fantastic new warehouse and all the shipping for Rossi, for our sand art business, for our teddy bear business. All that distribution is going to be done from the Party Man Distribution Centre. And what I was talking about earlier, we're going to distribute all of our food from there. We get all of our cleaning services across the whole estate, across all the sites that we've got. And when we want to plan to open our own Rossi coffee shops and all of that, we can control it all. But you have to get to that size, and this is why buying businesses through acquisition, which I've been teaching business owners to do loads, is what I do on my Entrepreneurs University, which you can try for free at jamessinclair.net. You bolt all these businesses together. So if I take Teddy Tastic, £1 million business, Rossi, £1 million business, Sand Art, £500,000 business, the Rossi food purchasing part of the business, £2 million business. Put them all together and you get a £5-6 million business. You're going to start affording to think about, actually, how can we do distribution? And also, because Rossi's got freezer vans and stuff like that, I can leverage all of the people, the transport. Oh, mamma mia, it just works. I'm thinking about buying a bakery business that's got another 14 vans. That's another £2 million worth of turnover, all from one business, leveraging the staff, leveraging the systems, leveraging the transport. Let's go and see what picking and packing looks like. Hey guys, how's things? Who are they for? What are they for, all them packs? Do you know? Yeah, I suppose, so that goes like that. That's enough for that picture. So all these here, bears. Yeah. We're back in business.
Yeah. That big bear orders recently.
Oh, bloody hell, that's a massive, that's all one customer. All of that, one customer. Wow. It's because we're using the back of house on the farm, which I want to move back over to leisure use. So basically, look, I've got uniforms over here, big bags of sand over here. This is where we keep all of our literature. This all gets picked and packed, then gets put into the Postman Fat van over here, Chuds. It's an electric van, which then gets driven through the farm, which is a visitor attraction. Slow moving, don't worry, we haven't killed anyone. Just time consuming. So when we're in the new place, we can streamline this, make it all efficient and hopefully get more out of everyone. And all these containers, probably move over to one of our other industrial parks and start renting them out. So we don't have to work out of containers anymore. And they're good really, because you can get £200 a month rental for them. And I own 10 of them. What's that work out in maths? £2,000 a month, isn't it, Chuds? £24,000 a year? Oh yeah. Here I am at Rossi Ice Cream. It's all going off here. Behind me we're building a giant mezzanine floor that allows us to triple our storage, but also triple our production, so that we can create more ice cream, do more, and actually make better ice cream with much better machinery. And then out there you can see a huddle of people. I don't even see them behind me. They're bringing in our first coffee grinding machine, which allows us to grind our own coffee and create Rossi coffee. 100% Arabica bean, so it's like the best quality coffee that you can get. Lots of coffee has a bean called Robusta in it, which is much more bitter. And this is the factory. Brilliant building we've just bought over there. It's just fantastic. Right, I'm going back to the old Rossi now, see how they're doing over there at site A. This is site B. Right, here we are. We're at Rossi Ice Cream right now. This is Rossi Ice Cream Factory A with the Rossi Ice Cream van. Hey, it's a really cool thing. I bought this ice cream van just for one reason, to take it to new customers. So we go to a restaurant and we want them to sell Rossi ice cream. I come up with a genius idea. We take that and we give all of their staff free ice cream, and it's a great way of taste testing. And then when they're going around the tables, oh my God, you've got to have Rossi ice cream. Mamma mia, what an idea. So that's that. But also what we're about to do is go and see my local MP for Rossi's, the MP for Southend. I'll spend about an hour with him, tell him about the brand, where we want to take it. And after that, I'll tell you why that's so important. Come on, let's go. We've got three things that we want to do. We want to make the best ice cream that we possibly can. Yeah. We want to get and keep customers. But number three is thinking winter in the summer, because the problem with this business is the rain comes out, the lights switch off, literally. So you might be thinking, why have I done that? Why have I met an MP today? Well, a number of reasons. They're the mouthpiece to government. He's actually a minister. And when I'm trying to understand what the government are going to be doing for businesses, I want him to know the pain that businesses are going through. I want him to know the opportunities there could be for business to grow the UK economy. And I want him to be proud of Rossi, that 100-year-old business that's in his constituency. And when he does speeches and when he goes to government things. He can say, look, Rossi Ice Cream, that 100-year-old brand in my patch. Let's champion it further. Every time he does a speech, he'll say, yes, Rossi Ice Cream, that 100-year-old brand. And also, we're going to send him a Rossi freezer so he can buy the ice cream. And when he has meetings, he could start a meeting with a little Rossi ice cream pot. I mean, that's me living in La La Land, but hey, you never know. You've got to ask the question, haven't you? That's why I do it. There's this whole COVID thing and Brexit. We've all got packaging problems. We only bought this 3 months ago, 12 weeks ago, and where we've literally been ramping up orders, bringing in big customers. We just started supplying Harry Ramsden's as well, and big customers, but desperately trying to get the packaging. We make it all in Turkey and we're bringing it over. Let's go and have a chat with the team about what that looks like. Well, bad news?
Yeah, what have I been banging on about for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks?
Packaging.
Sorry?
Who have we shorted?
We're not shorted, it hasn't been delivered.
Yeah, we
will be
deliver to them every day.
Well, we won't. Well, we'll have to get them from that UK company. So that's what, 500ml salted caramel. So have they actually ordered now?
Yeah, today.
We'll sort it. And give me that. We'll sort
I
it.
preempted it weeks ago.
I love you.
Well, I told you it was going to happen, and it's happened.
What do you want me to do?
Get some people up the arse, and so order the bloody pots when you're going to order them. How many missed calls you got on your phone?
One.
One?
I've been on the phone for the last 45 minutes. I drove here because I was sorting something else out.
What time did I call you?
What did I do yesterday when I had
I
two
don't really
missed
know what
calls
you
from
did
two
yesterday.
different people? Who did I call back first?
He said,
Can I
look,
just say I'm not normally this angry, just before this video goes wherever. Moving on. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you.
No,
He's
but-
very good at that.
No, he's relentless, he's
And
great.
we
Yeah,
bounce.
he is.
Jim's-
his follow-up is good,
Yeah,
isn't
his
it?
follow-up's really good,
Yeah.
and then when we're in the meetings and stuff, we bounce off each other.
Well, we're going to have to fix it, aren't we? I don't know what you want me to say, like in the nicest way. I found another solution, but we did mess around and change recipes and stuff, so
Oh, I get
there's more pots coming in the next delivery than Rossi ordered for a year in the past. 300,000
That's
pots
fantastic.
coming.
You still don't help me right now, does it?
So-
What I'm trying to say is, you know, these guys are ordering 12 pallets, whatever it is.
It's amazing,
pallets.
Jay, and honestly, you've
The
done
next
great.
week they might order, then the other company's going to come ordering another, so that's 25, 30 odd pallets that we don't have.
Well, at the end of the day, everyone cares about it not going wrong, and that's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
I get that, but
Guys, I had to make a conscious decision. Do I actually start letting the cameras into my management teams? And I think you guys, the viewers, actually want to see that, see the workings of a business, see that we don't always agree as a team, but I think that's because we've moved so far. And when you've got as many plates as I'm spinning in my business, we make rice cream, we make bloody farm paths, we make teddy bears. I need to make sure I've got my management team that are really caring for each individual part of the business so that I can helicopter over all the things we're doing. You saw some disagreements there from Janky and James, two of my most senior people. That's because they care. This style of management I like to call democratic dictatorship. See, you don't want to be a dictator. You don't want to be someone that tells everyone what to do, but at some point you have to make a decision. So you want to have democracy with someone making a decision so that things can move forward at speed. And that's why I call it democratic dictatorship. That's what we're doing right here. Now, before we go any further and before you leave this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you like these type of videos so we know if we should be making more of them. Hit me in the comments below if you agree. See ya. Bye-bye.